So we have another mental projector. We have a 1-3. Now, I'm just going to say this because it's funny, so don't take this the wrong way. But there's a quote in the book about this channel, the 6447, and it says, "Sometimes you feel like a drunk monkey that got stung by a scorpion." And that line has never left me because I'm just like, this is hilarious. I'm a cross of consciousness, so my two top gates on my personality side are the 63 and 64, which is doubt and confusion. So I know doubt and confusion very well. But what we really see the difference is in this mental projector is it doesn't make it to the throat. And that can be such a frustrating experience. And she has a hanging 43 like me. So you're going to want someone with the 23 or wait for that 23 to be activated for you to share. Not necessarily, well, you can definitely be sharing your insights because that will give you the channel of structuring. But what's consistent in her is the 6447. And this is not an individual channel. So individual channels are all about frequency. It's all about acoustics. It's more about sound, where the 6447, this is the abstract mind, and this mind is more visual. So this mind is seeing in pictures, it's trying to piece together experiences that she's gone through and what does this mean for me? So these are minds that are always focused on the past and they're confused about the past. Why did this happen the way that it did? How do I put it together in a way that makes sense so that then I can share it with people? This circuitry is all about sharing the collective in a captivating way. This goes down to the storyteller, but not in specifically in her design. It doesn't make it to the throat. So think of how frustrating it is that she has a very busy mind, a very busy head and ajna. So she's always under mental pressure to figure things out about the past. And it can't make it to the throat consistently. So she can't share it consistently. She has her natural state is silence. Like me, we have an open throat center. So this design, it's I could see it again being so frustrating, having all of this mental activity going on from confusion to clarity to confusion to clarity. The mental process, it takes time. Um, and then she has to wait for a freaking invitation and something to hook up to her throat so that she can share her wisdom. She can express her life force. This is our life force here. So think about how frustrating of an experience it is to be a projector when we don't know that we're a projector and we don't trust that the opportunities are going to be there for us. She's going to go try to initiate. She's going to try to get out what she knows into the world because she thinks that she needs to go out and get it. Just do it. Nike, be the manifester, have impact. So this is such a, like when I look at this design, it's like, Jesus, you're going to have so much patience. And the thing with the mental activations are people think that if they just think it through more, if they just think harder, they're going to come to some sort of clarity faster. It doesn't work like that. The mental activations, it is a process like the emotional system. It's going to take her some time to process things. And this is someone who could be very hard-headed. She's not necessarily meant to be influenced by the way other people think because she's here to bring that to the world. So she's somebody who she's going to have to take any amount of information, any advice, any readings, anything. She's going to have to take it in and make it make sense for her before she comes to an understanding of it. But what she's here to bring is a unique, interesting way that she can tell a story about the past or come up with some unique way that she sees things that can be very beneficial to other people. So she's a 1-3 like me, so a big part of her life is going to be learning what doesn't work. A big part of her life is going to be deep study and investigation into whatever it is that is interesting to her. And she has a unique way that she's inspired. So there's going to be something consistent for her that's going to be really beneficial to keep her mind busy, keep her mind diving into this information, keep her mind studying, and then the opportunities will come. And then, remember what's open is what she's here to learn about. So she is again very prone to conditioning. It's so important for her to sleep alone. So important for her to have time away from the generative force of the planet, which is just being in public. Um, so she's going to need uh, a lot of embodiment practice, a lot of maybe breath work or water work or whatever can help her get into her body, and feel her body will be really something beneficial for this design because she's just open up there. Again, she's like a floating head, floating around super vulnerably.